Well, good morning, good morning. I've had an earache all night. Been sleeping with cotton in it. I had to take it out this morning because it makes my head echo when I talk. Must be all the hollow spots up there. I've been working on my painting a little bit. I got to put some more snow caps on it and a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm dragging it out because I could have been done in an hour, but hell, I decided I'd just do a little bit at a time, whenever I want to. My son took me shopping yesterday. I went to my favorite thrift store. I bought some frames at $3 a piece for my paintings. You can't buy frames, man, that's cheap. They're usually $15-20 at Hobby Lobby or other places. But I bought some used canvas, I always do, and I can get them for $1.50, you know. And even if I buy brand new canvas, I get 5 for $11, so you can figure out the difference. And there ain't nothing wrong with a lot of art classes or whatever. They buy their canvases and then they paint it, and then basically they just leave it because it was an art project. Mainly they write letters or whatever. But anyway, I can get them cheap enough. But anyway, this old canvas I'm painting on now. I think I paid about $1 for it at the thrift store. You can't beat them for a damn $1 to play with something. And then I use that cheap ass paint. You get it at Dollar Tree for $1 deal. Gives me something to do. When I was at the thrift store, I bought some jewelry to take apart. I buy the ones that has real stones in it. I paid $1 a necklace for them and 50 cents for bracelets, so that wasn't too bad. And got a lot of stones in them some of the times. And then what else did I do? I went to Walmart, bought a queen size fitted sheet, flat sheet, and pillowcase. That's what they call a set. That's pretty damn expensive nowadays. They don't have good material there anyway. I like the high thread content, but they didn't have it, so I had to buy whatever. And but it's gonna go on my camping bed. I have a queen size fold out bed that it's on a metal frame, and it's like an accordion. You pull it out, and then it's also 18 inches off the ground. And you put your air mattress in, zip it up, then you put your pillow top on top of that, then you put your fitted sheet on top of that, and then you're good to go. You got a regular bed. You got one of the high dollar beds. Me and the dogs like to lay out there in the tent, my clamshell when it's cool, and they pile up on me, and that's why I put a pillow top on it and a sheet, because I don't want poking holes in the queen size air mattress. Now, what else did we do? I got me a malt. My son bought me an ice cream, and he bought me a dog grooming brush. I said, my dogs are short hair, but he said, you can comb them, make sure they got ain't no fleas in them. I said, that's what they make that damn spray and color and poison and peels for. He don't like giving the peels. He don't like put poison on his dog. He just combs his. In and out. Let's see what else. We got to talking about the millennium children, kids born in 2000. How they're pretty soon be 22 years old. Well, I feel sorry for them. Ow. My ear's been bothering me bad. I mean, bad. I'm going to go back to the doctor if I don't go to the damn emergency room. Dogs were out this morning. But back to the millennium children. They're too used to using these damn phones, and that's all they got. They're just tapping away. And you ask them a question, and they'll either Google it or go to Wikipedia or whatever. They don't remember anything. They're not airheads. They're very intelligent, but humans involved, but they don't withstand knowledge or retain knowledge, if that's where I'm going. They don't retain it because it's too radical. What if this damn thing goes down? And besides that, in our day, we had to, whatever we read, we had to memorize it. The Constitution, we had the presidents of the United States, the year they served, the states, the state capitals. We had to memorize all that stuff. Well, they don't memorize anything now. Hell, they don't even know the names of the damn states. You ask one of them, name all 50 states, hell, they can't do it. Of course, a lot of grown people can't do it either, but they know them. They just, they leave them out. They can't. What we do, we know the state, but you'll ask them the state if they're back from the west, you ask them, is Rhode Island a state, or Maine a state, or whatever, and they don't know. Georgia, whatever, they don't know. Or vice versa, you ask somebody from the east, they might know California, Washington, or Oregon. If you tell them like little old bitty states, of course the states are bigger out west than they are back east. But they just don't retain knowledge. They rely on this device. And I heard somebody now has they downchipped the deal in their brain. What the hell? Your brain is the biggest computer ever made. You can take all the damn computers on the planet and your brain's still got a bigger capacity. Because it has to do all the senses, and there's all kinds of senses, leveling and all kinds of senses. They say that there's like 5 senses. Well, hell, there's probably 55 senses in your brain. More than that, probably. But they don't want, I guess they don't want to, or it's not important, or whatever. But you actually, if you train your brain, you can recall anything that you ever done or said is readily available. You just got to get to the filing cabinet that it's in and get it. We remember more of the traumatic incidents or the joyful incidents, like when your first kid's born or when you lost your parents or something like that. We can readily bring that back real quick. But there is other things. And some of the savants, they can tell you what they ate 10 years ago for breakfast, because they retain a bunch of more knowledge than we do. Not that we don't retain it. We have it filed, we just don't. It wasn't important to get to it. But the millennials, no. They're to the point that everything's got to be computerized. They walk around, but this is their brain, and they're just tapping away at it. And they miss so much because, there's a lot of knowledge on Google and Wikipedia and YouTube or whatever. I watch it. I don't try to get obsessed with it. But they got to learn, basically, that there's other ways to keep it. We're about to have a great big old solar flare. It's going to be the one. It's supposed to be the one of the worst ones ever recorded, even in history, prehistory. So it's supposed to knock out all the electricity somewhere all over the world, and we're supposed to be thrown back into the Ice Age or the Middle Ages, And if that be the case, none of the wires on the electrical lines, it'll all be useful. Because the solar flare is like an EMP blast. It don't only just knock it out short term, that wire or that device is useless from now on. So if it knocks out the satellites, well, anything satellite communications, if it knocks out, gives us a natural EMP, we ain't going to use these devices worth shit. I hope everybody's got their most important stuff in a Faraday cage. I'm going to tell you something. You can put your an old computer that takes CD-ROMs, I guess that's what they still call it, CDs, and a CD can't be knocked out by EMP. And if you I got 2 or 3 old computers stored up, wrapped up, stuck in a Faraday cage. You can pull that out, put your CD in, like how to do appendicitis or whatever. Now your sticks, anything that's got a mercury or gold or silver based deal on it, but vinyl or whatever, it's like your records or whatever, they're going to be good to go. But your machine might not be. But there you go. But your Millennium children, I don't know. They're so bright, they're so promising, but they're not using their brain as like we used to. They've evolved where they're relying on these damn computers. It's in these damn phones. Now, they went to space in a 286 hard drive, and of course now, hell, the smallest damn phone's 10 times stronger than that. So, we don't know. I've been working on my painting, though. I got to put some more snow caps on it. You know, do some odds and ends. The odds and ends to it, odds and ends. A lot of small details to it before I move on. But I ain't doing much. Went shopping. Let's see, I bought some fitted queen size sheet set at Wally World. I bought some frames at the thrift store, some jewelry at the thrift store. I bought an egg crate at Goodwill. Put my eggs in plastic so they won't crush the eggs when I stack them in the refrigerator. And that's about it. I've been making some jewelry, painting paintings, shopping. I'm wanting to make up enough stuff when maybe this fall or Christmas time or whatever. I might set up somewhere and sell some stuff for Christmas or something. Hell, I don't know. I don't know what I'm up to. I made about 150 pairs of earrings. I'm gonna make about 100 pairs of necklaces and about 50 bracelets and 50 ankle bracelets and about 50 or 75 rings, and that'll be enough. And then sell other odds and ends. Let's see how my jewelry sells. Not that I need to, I just want to. I want to do something. I might buy me a shop somewhere. That would be fun. Buy me a second-handed shop. Or rent one. I probably should rent one first. To see how fun it would be. Call it Lucky Novels. Or something. There's a new bookstore in town. And I was going to see if she took stuff on consignment. Who knows? But that's what I'm saying. I don't know what else to do. I got to do something. I'm going to travel. I was wanting to travel. They finally came yesterday and laid out the plan for my fiber optic G5. I don't know when the hell they're going to get it in, but whatever. I told them I want to be here when you start cutting up the yard. Find out that before you cut across my water lines and everything else, my electric lines that goes to the garage. What else I got to do? Nothing else. My dogs have been eating pot pies. I'm thinking about stopping that for a while. They like pot pies, though. Gonna buy them some beef pot pies. They've been eating chicken. Yeah, they eat the regular canned dog food and their treats. Can't say the word C-A-N-D-Y. They know what the hell that means. I don't know what the word treat means. What else have I got to do? And what else am I going to do? Mm, mm, mm. I'm looking around, planning out my day. I called the drugstore to see where my Synthroid's at, and I found out it's where it's at. And I signed up for that automatic refill. Mm. That's what I got to do. Sign up. Yeah, and I got a bad earache. It makes this side of my head hurt. Of course, it could be this eye strain on this one side where they took that tumor out behind my eyeball. How you get old, you fall apart. I think I started falling apart when I was 12 days old. It's been downhill since then. That ain't no lie there. Yep, you fall apart. Oh, there's that white. I was wondering where it was at. I go put this and make my snow on top of my mountain. Well, I'm going to let you guys go early today. Get out and do something. Go fishing with your millennium grandchildren or great-grandchildren or your kids. Tell them and try to tell them to leave their damn phone in the car or something. Or turn the damn thing off. They can keep it with them as long as they turn it off. Because that's what they'll be doing on the fish bank. Instead of talking, they'll be playing with that damn phone. I've seen them sit at the damn kitchen table, my great-grandchildren, and text one another across the damn table. Instead of talking, I said, you know what? In my day, of course, they was trained not to talk at the dinner table, but when I raised my kids, that's when we talked and see what was everything happening during the day. Try to communicate. Well, nowadays they don't communicate. It's emojis and half, BFI and initials and all that crap. They don't know how to carry on a conversation. And that's going to hurt them in years to come. Yeah. All they talk is in emojis and initials. To me, like I told them, you're going to talk to me, you better talk your ass in perfect good English. Like I said, American. Or at least give me the King's English. Hell, I can understand the Brits. Britannia. I speak a little German, a little French. Not very damn much Italian, though. But you got to learn how to talk and converse with others. Now they just give you a link to something. I linked my ass. What in the hell is this? Uh-oh, somebody's calling me.